I was so enthusiastic going in about the Natsuki route, but then I don't know, man. Like, the dialogue in Sayuri's route is so good. It fits so well. It's done so well. It's nice. It's funny. It's charming. It's just so good that I don't even know, man. Do I even really want to continue going Natsuki's route? Like, I legitimately have no idea if I want to keep doing it. Because every scene with Natsuki, it seems like it's just super not enjoyable to play, to read. Like, it's bad. It makes you feel bad. And Sayuri just legit just makes you feel so good whenever you're playing through it. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do, honestly. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to Doki Doki Blue Skies Part 8, I'm going to say. But yeah, because Part 7 was like, I did that just a second ago, so yeah, we're on Part 8. So, that went poorly. That went very, very poorly. But apparently my attempt at humor fell flat, and I immediately regret speaking. So, where I left off, things went poorly. I actually don't really need much of an introduction if you watched the last episode. By the way, you should watch it. Alright, we're gonna keep going. Natsuki gives me a dirty look, but Sayuri smiles wanly. Wanly? Either way. Where's the music? This is like awkward. I guess it's supposed to be awkward sounds, kinda. Meanwhile, it looks like Monika's face has finally fallen. I don't understand. Where did we go so wrong? We spent so long preparing for this, and after all our efforts, for the first time, that outgoing comics Monika always seemed to radiate has snuffed out. She clearly cared a lot about this event, and I feel awful for her. I know, I don't get it either. I thought you guys all did such a good job as well. Decorations, the recitals. I'm sorry, Monika. And don't worry about it, Samamo. It's like it's your fault. She smells weakly at me and glances around. Notice that Yuri and Natsuki seem particularly upset, and Yuri looks absolutely dejected, and Natsuki seeming mad. This is your fault, Monika. I told you this was a stupid idea. Oh my god. Can't they just make Natsuki a not hateable character for 5 minutes? We haven't even... How long have you recorded for? Like a minute? And she's already being a... terrible. You all agreed to do this. Pardon me for thinking it would actually go well. What's so wrong about that? Oh my god, I don't even want to read this. I don't even want to read this. Natsuki is just so bad in this mod. I don't know why. Holy shit. Like, she is not nearly this bad in the game. Like, I know it's part of, it's like part of her like kind of character, but she wasn't like, it wasn't anywhere near this. It's so bad. Try being positive. Great. Great. I legitimately hate this. This is terrible. I don't know why they're making Natsuki like this. I didn't give a damn about everything we had to say. What did that one prick say? He was only here for the food? All that hard work just for what? Nothing. Don't tell me you're taking her side. You're going to experience the worst of it. I don't get why you're not mad either. The point of being angry at Monika, she wants it to happen. She had no idea people would react this way, which is what any reasonable person would know. But nah, instead, just Natsuki's being the worst. Whatever. Monika just listened to us when we said we weren't comfortable with the whole idea, so it never happened. Monika sighs. This is the kind of conflict she generally leaves for Sayuri to deal with, but in this case, Sayuri looks too distraught to intervene. Look, what you're not understanding is that sometimes you just have to take risks. Sure, this didn't go well, but there's a chance it would have ended like this, and we could have had new members. She turns to me. I mean, you of all people can understand that the best, right, Samuel? You made the choice to come here. Look how much you enjoy it. Oh, don't you try and suck up to it, Monika. Face it, you never listen to us, your club members, or take our opinions into account. Tell me I'm not alone thinking that time, now. I mean, great. Now I gotta choose a side. I really don't want to do this. Oh my god, why am I forced to do this? It sucks. If any normal person would pick Monika. But I don't care. I'm picking Monika. Now, see, come on, you know better than I do that Monika loves this club, so I actually want to share it with the rest of us. Oh, taking her side. It's not like that. I'm not taking her side. I don't think it was a little out of order. You have to shout, you know. Why does everyone make me out to be the bad guy here? Because you're literally the bad guy in this situation. Not literally, not a guy. But you are the bad guy in the situation. This is just not. This is what. Like, this game is forcibly making me pick another route. I swear. Like, this game just doesn't want me to do the Natsuki route. It's unreal. Remember when Monica said she'd make sure people weren't going to be rude? Congratulations, you did a fantastic job at that. I mean, it's not like anyone wolf whistle at you or anything, was it? I'm the only one who can see this for what it is, just Monica trying to use the club to boost our popularity. Wow. Alright. It is being ridiculous now. Why do I want to hurt all of us? Not exactly been easy on me either. What would you of all people know about life being hard? It's easy for you, Monica, with your role as the queen of this school. Everyone liking you, all that crap. You have such a perfect life after all. And all. Never having to defend your interests, never having anyone ridicule for things you like. I share class with these assholes, you know, and you can bet they're going to have a lot of fun telling everyone else about how much of a loser we all are. And guess what? It's all because of you. I mean, practically hear the venom dripping from her words at this point is absolutely horrible. Yeah, face it, Sayuri would be a better present than you could ever be. And with that, a sickening sound falls over the room once more. This time, it's a million times worse. Fire Natsuki's eyes blazing, and quiet sobbing you heard from Yuri. Sayuri's miserably hugging herself, looking completely lost for words. Monika's wearing a stony expression face, looking both enraged and heartbroken. Whole club waits for a reply to the bombshell Natsuki's dropped on her. Without a word, Monika turns on her heel and walks out of the door. The impact Natsuki was hanging in the air behind her. No one knows what to say. For a few minutes, a heavy silence remains. We all exchange looks. Yuri's meekly wiping her eyes on her sleeve, and Natsuki's standing around awkwardly. Natsuki, on the hand, is refusing to meet anyone's gaze. She looks like she's regretting her words a little bit. A little. Can we just make sure this never happens again? It was awful. That was a horrible experience, to say the least. Without Monica to restore order and keep things going, the club suddenly feels very aimless and disorganized. Natsuki, I know you're angry, but can you just please find Monica and apologize? Please, I know you're feeling a bit guilty over what you said. After all, you were a bit mean. Oh my god. Natsuki being the most unlikable character, part 8. Welcome to the Let's Play. Natsuki grumbles something under her breath. Nah, it's okay. I'll go and find Monica. No offense, Natsuki, but I don't think she'd particularly want to see you right now. I wince as the words leave my mouth. It's probably a more diplomatic way of saying it. Natsuki glares at me. Fine. His turn to leave, I silently motion Yuri and Sayuri to try to talk to Natsuki. Sorry, Natsuki, and Yuri nervously swallows. Where would Monica go? She'd probably want somewhere quiet, so she could be by herself, right? Which rules out the classrooms, the courtyard, and the cafeteria. Only two places come to mind are the girls' toilets or... Yeah, I'm not going to the girls' toilets. The rooftop. I'm hoping it isn't the girls' toilets. I make my way over the staircase that leads to the top and thinking about how this conversation is going to go. Will she even want to talk to me? She didn't even say anything as she left. Was she that upset? Although, given what Natsuki said, I wouldn't really blame Monica. Guess only one way to find out. There's a door at the top of the stairs which opens up to the rooftop. Bracing myself, I put my hand over the cold steel door handle and push the door open. Man, the view up here is really something. I shiver as the wind cuts through my blazer. It's a cold and desolate place, a fitting setting for what just happened. I look around and there she is, leaning slightly over the barriers at the edge of the rooftop, face turned away from me. Not a peep sounds from her, not even when the wind slams the door behind me closed. Monica? No answer. I slowly approach her, making as little noise as possible in some illogical attempt to not scare her away. You look pretty upset, so I thought I'd come find you. I trail off, mentally berating myself at how weak that must have sounded. She stays completely still as I sidle up to her side, leaning on the railing so I can see her face. Okay, so just as a quick side note, like, yes, I am super biased. Like, that I'm super transparent about, right? Like, I am extremely biased towards Natsuki. I like Natsuki the best. All that stuff. Since the base game. Since then, like, yeah. Of course I'm a super biased. But, like, oh my god, on the other hand, Natsuki is easily the most, like, the least likable character in, like, out of, like, every, I don't even know, man. Compared to the base game, Natsuki is so much worse. And it's not even close. It's, like, I dare say it's even, like, really out of character. Because, like, I don't know. Maybe they're gonna do this, like, really huge, like, change in her character, like this huge change of heart or something. But at this point in time, like, I legitimately don't even, like, really want to keep going on the Natsuki playthrough, because it's just, it feels terrible. I feel like I'm just supporting the worst person ever, and I don't know. I kind of feel cheated in all this. I gotta say, I don't know. That's just legitimately the way I feel. Like, I have a very big problem with Natsuki's character in this mod so far. And I haven't gotten too far into it, but, like, This is just nuts. This is just nuts. Alright, we're gonna go back to the playthrough, I guess. She stays completely still as I sidle up to her side, leaning on the railing so I can see her face. I don't know what expected, but her expression is oddly calm. Monica. Beautiful view, isn't it? Beautiful view. Whatever. Yeah, you could say that. Is that the reason you came up here? That's part of it. Days like this, the wind and the eternally stretching blue sky make me feel I can go anywhere. Blue skies. It feels freeing. Like there's something comforting in the possibility of getting swallowed up by that blue. Being able to simultaneously take control and lose control. Monica, well, I know you're obviously not okay, but I'm not asking if you're okay to know if you're okay. But I'm gonna ask if you're okay so that you can choose to talk to me about whatever if you want. Give you an opportunity to open up. So, are you okay? A thin smile appears on her face. Progress? That's sweet of you, Tom Lamau. To be honest, I didn't expect you to have any react at all. Me neither. Did you expect that I'd be crying up here? Contemplating suicide or something? Not gonna lie, the thought had crossed my mind, but it's been done. Don't worry, I wouldn't do it just because of the festival. Well, I wouldn't blame if you want to cry out. Well, you know, I actually thought I would cry at first, but maybe I'm all cried out. And I guess I've come to terms with all the things that Natsuki said already. Said such weighty words so casually. What Natsuki said wasn't true, Monica. I think you're a fantastic president. I hasten to try to give less empty words after she arches an eyebrow at me. And I'm just saying that to cheer you up either. Remember what I said to you before the festival during your little pep talk? He faintly nods. Well, I'm aware I'm going to reiterate. Well, I'm going to reiterate it anyway, because it's important that you're aware of how much I mean it. Thank you for everything. You took me in when I really needed it. Remember how I said earlier that I've been feeling lonely? She nods again. Well, that's how things have been for me recently. I haven't seen much of my parents lately, and most of my days I'd spent alone. All of that changed when I joined your club. You were all so friendly and welcoming. Not once did you ever turn me away because I wasn't a poet. I mean, between you and me, I know my poems weren't the greatest. A lot of potential time now. I did like your poems. I'm glad you think so. But anyway, that's besides the point. You accepted me for who I was and was willing to help me. And more importantly, you've created something that 3 other girls hold dear in their hearts. Definitely a sign of a good president, if you ask me. Maya looks down for a moment as if composing herself and then meets my eyes with a smile. Thank you, Tom Lamau. It really means a lot. Like I said earlier, hearing all this from a newcomer really does make me believe I've hit the goals I set for myself. All I've wanted was to create a little haven that people could call home, no matter their writing ability. I'll take it from someone who joined only a few days ago, then. You've definitely succeeded. Also, had you not made this club, I would never have gone to meet Yuri and Natsuki or been able to hang out with Sayori again. Nor would I have gone to get to know you better either, and that would have been a real shame, huh? I playfully nudge her, receiving a nudge back. This past week has probably been the happiest I've ever been in a long, long time. And that is all thanks to you. I share a smile when I'm now sure is completely genuine on Monica's part. I don't really know what to say. It's okay, seriously. I just want to let you know how I felt. Anyway, Natsuki was a bit out of order with her words, but honestly, I don't think she meant it. I guess tensions were just running really high, and you know better than I do how fiery she can be. Yeah, I know she was just really upset, but hearing those words, it hit pretty deep, you know? I tried telling myself not to take her words to heart because I knew she was just upset, but it was that line about Sayori being a better president. I know why it got under my skin so much. It was just spite, Monica. People say awful things they don't mean when they're really upset. Yeah, Sayori and Yuri are talking to her now, and I get the feeling she wants to apologize, but she just doesn't know how to. Well, it's definitely something Natsuki needs to work on. By the way, thank you for making the efforts to find me. It really means a lot. I'm suddenly struck by the situation I'm in. Here I am, alone with one of the most attractive, popular girls of the year, having a heart-to-heart. Probably a situation most of the other guys in the school would kill to be in. My face heats up a little as I process the heartfelt, rather vulnerable scene we're both in. You're welcome, Monica, and nothing to thank me for. I sheepishly scratched the back of my neck. We should go and find the others, though. Don't want them to worry or anything. Stand and make our way back to the door. I hope so. It wasn't exactly nice to be told you have a perfect life and that you've never experienced any difficulties. As we make our way back to the club, I just hope Sayori and Yuri were able to talk some sense into Natsuki. Last thing we need is another argument. She's silent as we wordlessly make our way back to the classroom. We finally arrive. I squeeze her shoulder as she takes a deep breath and walks in. They're back. Yuri and Sayori hurry over to us, looking worriedly at Monica. Meanwhile, Natsuki standing off to the side by herself, arms folded. Hey guys, I'm alright, really. Taking some time outside really helped clear my head, and I'm feeling a lot better now. Not to mention, Tyler Mal was a real help too. I'm relieved. It was frightening. It was a frightening prospect, consider losing our club president. Were we talking about that? Was that part of this? I guess it was. Yeah, and now that everyone's calmed down, we can talk things out. Natsuki, why don't you come and join us? Fine. She drags her feet and she makes her way over to us. I notice Monica fidgeting with the hem of her skirt and smile reassuringly at her. Okay, so I'm here. Natsuki's eyes dart up to Monica for just a second. So, awkward silence. I think Natsuki's what Natsuki means to say is that she just said all those things in the heat of the moment. I think Natsuki needs to say that herself, but a crime of passion, as it were. Geez, can I speak for myself? Alright, I'm just gonna get this over with. What I want to say was, I didn't mean it when I said that you were a bad president. I mean, I guess it's pretty clear that you care a lot about the club. It's just that those jerks piss me off so much, I blurt out random things that need to vent. I won't lie, it does seem like you're always get special treatment because you're so popular. And again, I wouldn't know what you have to go through. You're on a totally different level from the rest of us. Not very helpful at all, really. Anyway, that's all I guess. I've always seen you as a friend, and I hope that you'll still be able to see me as one too. Tension in the air. Thank you for saying that. I'm not gonna lie either. Your comment down my presidency hurt. Definitely not true though. Yep. As far as presents go, we could definitely do worse. Wow, Natsuki, you're just on fire. And so what if you nudged us in the festival? I guess it's only normal for the president of all people to want the club to grow. Thanks, guys. I guess after all that, I have no choice but to accept Natsuki's apology. I mean, it would be really great if you could. I let out a breath I've been subconsciously holding. Seems like everything's turned out well in the end, or at least as well as they can given the circumstances. Okay, everyone. Totally forgot to mention this, but we still need to clean everything up. Sure, with all of us working together, that won't take that long to do. Assuming everyone's just gonna go home. Alright, we're off. It's alright though, everyone get moving so you can all go home. Starts cleaning. Like we're erasing all trace that the festival ever happened in here. Although, I can't help but think there's still lingering tension in the air. Despite your repression, I feel that Monica might just be putting the club before herself in this case. Only thing you can do now is hope that everyone will feel better tomorrow. It'd be pretty nice to get home from school early for a change and be able to relax. Although now that I think about it, I really only have anime and video games to look forward to. Dude, during the quarantine, man, it's all anyone has. Because everything that happened today is going to be plaguing my mind tonight. And cool transition screen, as always. That's it. Morning already. I go into the phone for the alarm clock. I feel like she's sinking into the depths of my bed. Isn't it natural to feel this tired after waking up? What's the time, anyways? 10:30 a.m. Holy crap. I'm so fucking late. Funny story. Another time not funny story. You guys should be used to it at this point. Back in senior year of high school, I had more than 30 absences. And whenever I wasn't absent, I was almost always late. I had my own car so I could drive myself. But first two classes, legitimately nothing happened. First two were basically study halls. I didn't even care anyways. And like, I was on top of my grades. I got all A's, so like, I didn't really, what's the point? I mean, like, whatever. And yeah, I don't know. What do you want? Like, God, I was the worst student in senior year. Like, I was like the one that like, most of the teachers, like, really hated me. Well, not hated me. Hate's a strong word, but like, it was the worst for the teachers because I was a good student, like in the sense that I got good grades and nothing else. But I was also the biggest slacker, and I didn't care at all. And like, man, that must have pissed them off. This is me every day. But I legit didn't care. I'd go to bed at 3 a.m. I'd wake up at like 11. I'd miss half the day. I'd go in like as if nothing happened. I was like the person at the front desk knew me so well. We got to be such great friends. Was it even worth it? And at a certain point, you know, I'd intend to go to school the next day. Then I was like, I'm so late anyways. I don't even care. Like, you know? I don't know. I was the worst. I don't know if you guys can relate. Because mom really trained me well. No time to eat breakfast. He's usually too lazy anyways. It's Saturday. Oh, jeez. Okay, we're lit. Might as well do something productive today. At least no school to get through today, although, unfortunately, Literature Club's still feeling the effects of the festival. The awkward atmosphere is only subtle. Even I, a newbie, can see that everyone's been treading on eggshells. I really do hope that things can eventually get back to normal, but at this rate, I can easily see everyone drifting apart. Monica hasn't spoken to me about things yet. I mean to talk to her about the festival argument the other day, but I just couldn't figure out a way to confront her about it. Probably just me being too reluctant to bring things up, but I never really found the right time to talk. I should get out of the house for once, stop thinking about these things. Be a nice change of pace from staying on my computer all day. Gotta get rid of that pasty, pale complexion. Haha. Okay, so honestly, it's like that's kind of me. Like, just computer all day. Not even gonna lie. But, like, what is there really else to do, you know? I'm more telling myself this than you guys, but with this pandemic, God, it's the worst thing ever, man. I got nothing to do all day. Can't go outside, because what's there to do outside? I can't go to places, can't hang out with people. It's just the worst. I'm sure you guys can all relate. At least the weather is bad today. It's a regular sunny day, not too hot, not too cold. It's me, my bag, and, come to think of it, I don't know where I'm heading to. Maybe I'll just see her how she's doing, although she's probably not awake yet. I haven't hung out with her in a while, and it might prove to be a nice surprise for her. Actually, the more I think about it, the more appealing the idea sounds. Imagine the festival probably upset her. Can't hurt to see if she's okay and take her mind off it. Can't imagine she really has much going on either. I take out my phone and shoot her a message. Hey, sorry, what's up? Text awkwardly clipping out of my phone. No reply. I check the time, knowing Sari she's probably still sleeping. Then again, I'm not much better. The only reason I'm up so early is because I thought it was a school day. He's a joke around saying I was nocturnal. Relatable. Thing about it, given my sleep cycles, he wasn't wrong. Shame I don't have the ability to turn into a bat, though. Or super speed. At least the weather's nice. Early October now, it's best of both worlds. As in, it's not quite as hot as it was in the summer, and the real bite of winter hasn't kicked in yet. Fairly warm with fluffy white clouds accompanying the blue skies. Perching down on a bench, I aimlessly flick through my phone while I await Sari's reply. Finally, my phone goes off. Hi, Tyler Mao. Sorry about the delay. I just woke up. Lol. It's the small things that make this mod nice. Called it. Haha, don't worry about it. I just wondering if you want to go to the park or something. It's a nice day after all. I'm guessing none of the beta testers had names as long as Tommy Lamau. It's kind of weird. Tommy Lamau isn't super long. If, like, I don't know, let's say a name was like Dominic or I don't know, Sebastian or something like that, right? Like, that would also probably start clipping, you know? Oh, you'll see. Oh, we're going to the park, I guess. I'll keep it a surprise. Sounds fun. Just give me a few minutes to get ready. Yep, let me know when you're dressed and I'll meet you outside your house. Alrighty. So as I slip my phone back into my pocket, I start to aimlessly plan what we'll get up to. There's a park near our house. When we were children, it was almost like a second home to us. So much time spent exploring. It's got tons of ice cream at the playground after working the puppy dog guides and our parents. In fact, I think it was the very park that I first met Sayori. Something about ice cream. I'm not even surprised we met and initially bonded over food. Good times. Another notification. Okay, I'm good. Coming out now. Dude, girls will never be ready that fast. Like, I'm gonna keep it 1,000, right? They're never that fast to get ready. They take so long. And I'm not even... I don't think that's like a derogatory comment. Like, they take a long ass time in my experience, you know? I don't know, that's just me. With Sayori and Tub, we make our way over. So, I know you said it's meant to be a surprise, but can I get a teeny tiny hint? Should I? Please, after all, it is super early. Check my watch, it's 11:30. Sorry, it's almost noon. Yeah, super early. I can relate to that. I woke up at 1 p.m. today. She's not wrong. Yeah, I suppose you got a point. Alright, I'm leaning conspiratorially. I'm just gonna assume that it's a real word. This is super top secret stuff. Understood, Agent. If I give you the codename Childhood, where would you think? She crunches up her face, feeling a strand of hair in her hands. Oh, I know. You can get on it first try. I'm be mighty impressed. Talking back to elementary school, are you? I like this writing. Well, I hope got shot down. I can't help but sigh. No, worth a try. I'll give you another hint. Do you remember where we first met? It wasn't elementary, was it? You say that one more time. Kidding. You're kind of fun to wind up sometimes, you know? Makes a change from you always being a meanie to me. You love it, really. It's the only way I can get you back from all those tricks you used to plan me, you know? Tricks? I don't know what you're talking about. The innocent childlike grin is back on her face. Already, I'm glad I decided to text her instead of going back to sleep. What about the time you told my mom that I threw that tennis ball at you so she'd give you my candy? Or that time that we climbed the tree and got stuck. I told you it'd be too high, but you didn't listen. Dad had to get us down. I grin. Although that climb was pretty fun. View was incredible. See, it wasn't all bad. I know. It was all good-natured. We used to get up to so much mischief. We sure did. Anyway, I think I know where we're going. Paku Park, right? Nah, so there is something in that head of yours after all then, huh? Hey. Alright, we're off. And so here we are. I love this place. New content. Finally new content. Oh, I'm so excited. New sprites, new scenes, new scenarios. That's so good. I haven't been here in so long. Yeah, me neither. We take a seat on a wooden bench, which affords us a lovely view of the park around us. Children are playing all sorts of ball games as their parents chat amicably. Dogs are running around as their owners laugh and chase them. I smile. Here with Sayori, I truly feel like I'm at home. I figured it'd do both of us good to take a trip down memory lane, huh? Especially after the fiasco of the festival and everything. Yeah. From the change of her tone and expression, the festival still looks like it's bothering her. I can't blame her. All of the club members are feeling it. You know, I'm kind of glad that we don't have to choose who to spend time with in this case, because I'd probably pick Natsuki. But honestly, I'm glad I get to experience a couple of Sayuri scenes. Always nice. I was hoping by now things would go back to how they used to. Yeah, that. I mean, yeah, the festival's a bit of a failure, but the club is still a nice little place for us five, right? Sayuri looks ahead, idly poking at a twig with her feet. Yeah, it is. I just really wish people weren't so mean. We all practice super hard too. All that for nothing. Hey, come on, Sayuri. It's not like you used to be so. It's not like you to be so depressed. Man, that is not a correct statement. Shouldn't dwell too much on that anyway. What's done is done, right? Besides, I want today to be a good day. He blinks as a slightly shameful look crosses her features. Yeah, you're right, Silent Mouse. Sorry. Nah, I don't apologize. After all, it was me who brought it up, so I can't really talk. Aha. You're on. Anyway, I brought you here because I know this place means a lot to you. I was worried you might be upset. I was hoping this could cheer you up. Yeah, time out. You didn't have to do that. Well, that, but most importantly, I just need an excuse to get out of the house. He pokes me in the ribs as I laugh. So, where do I begin? He giggles. I guess both of us don't know where to start. It's almost like we've just met and I don't know what to say to each other. In a strange way, I guess that is the case to some extent. I guess I'll start. You know, I've always been curious as to why you joined the literature club. I didn't really think poetry was your thing. The other thing I was interested in that was never really explained in the base game, I don't think. He leans forward, resting her chin on her knees. Well, Monica and I are actually in the same class. She's the one who told me about it. In a way, I guess I was kind of like you. Like me. Yeah, as in, I didn't really think much of poetry. It's not that I didn't like it, I just didn't think too much about it. But as I joined, Monica told me more and more about literature, about how poetry can be a really nice way to express yourself. I loved it. Anyone can write poetry, and that's what I really like. Doesn't matter who you are, what your interests are, or how good you are. There's something for everyone. Interesting, Yuri, Monica, and Sayuri all appreciate poetry for different reasons. I get the sense that Yuri likes poetry as it gives her an opportunity to express deep, complex stuff. Monica seems to be on a similar wavelength to Yuri, but I think she prefers abstract stuff more. Then again, I guess Yuri also uses a lot of abstract themes in her poems. Who knows? I'm still an amateur, huh? Natsuki notices my chuckle. What's up? Nothing. I was just thinking about how everyone in the club seems to appreciate different things in poetry. What else? Sayuri has a faraway look in her eyes. She asks the next question. I remember, we used to think alike in so many ways, like when we used to look at clouds. We'd see a lot of similar things in the sky, so I wonder, do we still do that? I agree, and I totally forgot how much I used to enjoy cloud watching back in the day. How cloud watching seems like the most boring thing for kids. Like, I don't buy that they'd actually enjoy that, you know? I don't know. Every time I remember something from our childhoods, it brings a smile to my face. Yeah, Sayuri's definitely the canon route in this, like, it's not even a question. Cloud watching perfectly captured that innocent, carefree essence of nostalgia. I had totally forgotten about that. Aha, we really let our imaginations run wild, didn't we? And the best thing is, it worked. Yeah, clouds are so cool like that. What about that one? Which one? Where? Which one? Which one are we talking about? Whatever, speech bubbles freaking blocking it anyways. This is what I love about clouds. They're so, what's the word? Cloudy. Ow. You're like poking me in the ribs, don't you? I was just trying to think of the right word. I think I heard Yuri say it once. Versatile. I think that means that something is, I forgot. How do you not know what versatile means? You're in high school at least. Like, sounds about right. Pretty cool how different people see different things when people looking at the exact same one. Wonder what the other girls would see. Fluffy kittens for Natsuki and something spooky with Yuri. They know them well, huh? What do you think Monica would see? Piano? I mean, you can interpret cloud whatever how you want, right? I'm just thinking of stuff that reminds me of her. Haha. Well, I'm happy we still cloud gaze the same way. Yeah, that makes two of us. I was kind of worried that maybe, I don't know, we drifted apart. So much that we'd totally be totally different people. But that doesn't look to be the case. Yeah. By the way, Tom, I mean to ask you, how old are you? How old are you? Why'd I even say that? How are you doing in school? Geez, sorry, that's a kind of boring question, don't you think? Don't try and worm out of this one, mister. I still worry about you, you know? I just want to know if you're doing fine, that's all. Nothing to worry about. I'm doing just fine. You sound a bit like Mom. I can't tell if that's a compliment or insult. Mystery will take to our graves, though. I like the dialogue between Sayuri and main character. Actually, it fits well, I think. Way more than Natsuki. God, they butchered that character. Her subsequent pout makes me chuckle. If I got you a popsicle, that'd make you less patty with me. You can change my mood with food, huh? Depends on the flavor. You know, it fits so well. It's so well done, I gotta say. Like, they do Sayuri so well in the mod. Other characters, not so much, but I get the feeling nobody wanted to even write Natsuki's route. I don't know. I could be wrong. I hope I'm proved wrong, at least, but Must note to self, if Sarah's ever actually annoyed with me, just get her something sweet. Who knows what that information will come in handy later. I think more about it. Perhaps I was wrong to worry we'd have changed too much. After all, I'm pretty much still the same person. 6 or so years wasn't that much time, I guess. One thing that hasn't changed is how much you love to explore and how much your imagination accommodates that. Forests weren't just forests. They were part of a magical land inhabited by an array of mythical creatures. We're at a beach? What? Okay, beaches weren't just sand and sea, they were a tropical paradise, home to countless happy childhood memories, searching for crabs, endlessly splashing in the sea, checking out hidden coves. Sayuri could even transform our homes into something they weren't. We used to jump up sofa to sofa, chair to chair, pretending the floor was lava. That game never got old, and I'm pretty sure every kid on the planet played it too. Good times. I remember that fondly. Good times. You know something, Sayuri? He's slightly ahead of me, ducking under a tree branch. We're now in the forest part of the park. I've had a sudden realization as to why your poems are so good. They're not that good. No, seriously. Your imagination has always been super strong. All those games we used to play as children, you were always part of your own little world, and it shows in your poems. I'm glad you picked up on it. Writing poems is half the fun, the other half is showing them to people, especially when they like what you've written. What's your thought process while you write your poems? Like, how do you write them? I just go with my heart. I guess it's kind of tricky to explain. I think it depends on my mood. Like, when I wrote Dear Sunshine, I was in a pretty good mood. More like you were just hungry, given you wrote it while you're eating breakfast. I was in a good mood because I was eating breakfast. Anyway, so with bottles, well, I guess I was thinking about how much I want people to be happy. So that's the answer to your question. It just depends on my mood and what I happen to be thinking about. I wonder how the others do it. Yeah, me too, actually. Would be kind of interesting to see how you all approach poetry. Although I think I wouldn't be able to understand how someone like Yuri does it. Her poetry still goes through my head, huh? Like, now to think about it, they even replaced one of Natsuki's poems just with straight up just her being a dick. Like, that's legitimately what that one poem was. It was legitimately just taking a jab at Yuri. And, like, come on. Like, you're just deriving us of a poem at the point. It's just to emphasize, yeah, Natsuki hates Yuri. We get it. And she is always the instigator. It's so bad, man. Like, it just makes me so upset how it's not even an actual, like, route at that point, you know? It's just, like, choosing the bad guy and going with him, you know? It's like in Fallout 3, it's siding with the Enclave. No reason to do it, no logical reason to do it. You know, whatever. Good to know I'm not the only one. Although, what about your fairy tale poem? What's your thought process behind that one? Oh, that one. It's an immediate shift in the atmosphere. It wasn't really one. I just felt like writing it, I guess. You said you write your poems based on what you're thinking or feeling at the time, right? She was depressed. Oh, we get it. And now she's shifting the discussion. I didn't know she would be a little cagey about that one. Thinking back to her behavior on that Friday, I guess it's to be expected. So what is it about that poem and her behavior that bothers me so much? Couldn't possibly imagine. Is it because it shows a side to Sayuri that's totally new to me, one that I'm not used to? Or because I know there's still something she isn't telling me? Time limit? Oh, sorry, I was spacing out a little bit. I guess I'm similar to you, I suppose. I just pick a bunch of words that best describe what I'm thinking about and write a poem based on those. I love the little fourth wall break. That's actually a good one. To be honest, I'm not really experienced enough to give you a proper answer. I kind of make it up on the spot. But it's worked so far, so I'm not complaining. So you're paused looking around at the copse surrounding us. Copse? What the heck is a copse? Whatever. I'm guessing it's a word that I don't know. Walks into a large tree and plants yourself down in front of it. I follow suit, resting my back against the sturdy trunk, admiring the soft rays as they penetrate the branches. What you said reminds me of something Monica once told me. Something about if you don't have any confidence, just fake it until people believe you do. She turns to face me, a thoughtful expression on her face. Sometimes I wonder if she really is confident, or it's all just a show. I get the feeling that sometimes you can never tell with people. I blinked. That was remarkably insightful for Sayuri. More reflective mood seemed to fall upon her. No idea, to be honest. She seems pretty genuine. I mean, she was like this when I first met her as well. So that would be an awful long time to wear that mask. I wouldn't have to experience that sort of question from you, though. Why'd you ask? He smiles mischievously. Sometimes it's nice to surprise people. What do you mean? Well, let me ask you, Tamamo. If you had to describe me in a few words, which words would you choose? I would choose smile and childhood and happiness and all the other ones. Bubbly and lighthearted. Bubbly is another word. And adventurous. I've seen it's quite kind, you know, given how you're always concerned with how happy other people are. I guess your most definitive trait is your happiness. Like, you always seem so cheerful, at ease with the world. I kind of wish I could be like that sometimes. Man, I'm so wrong about that. Although from what I've sort of picked up on, just like everyone else, you still feel down from time to time. My nose is so itchy right now. Right. Like, question, like, right. Oh, God, Gusties. It's ugly sad with a certain air of what? Wonder, nostalgia? See, that's what I mean. Everyone picks up on those things you mentioned, but they find me asking this question a bit. Unlike me, if you get what I'm saying. I guess it's because how I act in the literature club. I got a yawn and I got sneeze. Oh god, this is legit the worst. Aside from my poetry, I never really talk about deeper things or things that aren't aimlessly happy. I guess I just don't want to bother people with that sort of stuff. Bother them. Why would it bother them, Sari? Well, maybe that isn't the right word. Sorry, I've never really been that good at expressing myself in person. It's much easier to do it in a poem. It's okay. I've never really been good at it either. A lot of the time, I like to think about the past and how things used to be. I told Natsuki about this. I gotta sneeze. Natsuki thinks I live in the past, but I don't think there's anything wrong with that, do you? If you're happy, what's the issue? It's only natural you want to think about the good times that brought a smile to your face, right? When we first started talking, I used to look back on all shared memories all those years ago. Oh god, this allergy is so bad. When you first met and bonded over ice cream to me winning Mr. Cow for you, helping you with homework. Remember, our parents used to say we were pretty much inseparable. Everyone has their happy thoughts, but keep them going. Stored away in bottles, huh? Of course, she says contently. Sorry, I didn't mean to bore you or anything. Bore me? Really sorry, you're sounding a bit like Yuri. I haven't seen this side of you before, and I really like it. As much as I enjoy our playful banter, this was a really nice change of pace. Besides, I always like talking to you. Thank you, Time Lamel. I worry about, well... Sorry, people are always going to enjoy being your friend, even if you're not super chipper all the time. It's okay, seriously, just be yourself, don't hide anything. I'll be here, don't you worry. I reach over and squeeze her hands, smiling reassuringly. Sari knows we fidget, looking rather uneasy about something. What's wrong? There is something I could tell you. I don't know if it's a good idea, though. We're at 35 minutes. Alright, we're going to call it an episode there. We get to find out what she's going to tell us next episode. Who cliffhangers I know. Oh, man. I was so enthusiastic going in about the Natsuki route, but then I don't know, man. Like, the dialogue in Sayuri's route is so good. It fits so well. It's done so well. It's nice. It's funny. It's charming. It's just so good that I don't even know, man. Do I even really want to continue going Natsuki's route? Like, I legitimately have no idea if I want to keep doing it. Because every scene with Natsuki, it seems like it's just super not enjoyable to play, to read. Like, it's bad. It makes you feel bad. And Sayuri just legit just makes you feel so good whenever you're playing through it. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do, honestly. I'll make a decision, but... Decisions. Alright, we're gonna leave it at that. Before I sneeze, goodbye.